Hey folks, it's the Peoria Dude. I'm back in Illinois right now. I will have an update about my situation in the next day or so. But today I want to start out, I just hit 300 subscribers. So thank you everybody. That is just incredible. I'm super happy and, you know, trudging along, keep on growing and you'll get somewhere. And I've also at 6,500 views, so slowly but surely we're getting to my goal. Some channels do giveaways for reaching their 300 or 500 or whatever subs, and I don't have anything to give away. But what I would like to do today, this video, I would like to give thanks to Dan and Ashley and little buddy at the Grass-fed Homestead, and I want to give thanks to them for sharing the life of Tails, their rooster, with us. And the rest of this video is not going to make any sense if you don't know Tails, the rooster from the Grass-fed Homestead. And he just died recently and they put out a video, so go give that video a watch. And I'll pause to highlight that here.
If you haven't seen it yet, please go watch Our Rooster is Dead over at the Grass-fed Homestead. There was just something about Tails, and he won a place in my heart.
One thing that I always enjoy watching other YouTube channels is homesteaders who kind of incorporate some of their livestock as characters on their channel. And I just think that's really neat. That's probably why Tails was something that I enjoyed seeing. You know, every time you hear a rooster crow in the background, you know, hey, that was Tails. And so, you know, a lot of channels use characters. Justin Rhodes had Donald the goose, and Cog Hill Farm and Homestead has Peaches the pig, and Chickawoof Ranch has Emma the sheep, and let's see, Off Grid with Doug and Stacy has, well, they've got Doug. A little humor there. But I enjoy the characters and how they can really add to the story of life on a homestead. And I think Tails really added to the story, at least for me, over at Grass-fed Homestead. So Dan was nice enough to let me know before they put out that video, and so I had some time to process it. But I really wanted to put together, I don't know, kind of a tribute video to Tails. He gave me many smiles, he gave me laughs, and he was cool. He was cool looking too. I believe he was a blue Warpington, and he just had splashes of color all over him, and he was just a cool looking rooster. And Dan and Ashley and little buddy did a great job of telling the story of his life on their homestead. So I want to highlight a few of their videos. I'll be talking about those here in a few seconds as we get into this, but all the links are below, so I encourage you to go check out those videos, and you'll see the life of Tails if you haven't been following the Grass-fed Homestead all this time like I have. So let's jump into it. Thank you to the Grass-fed Homestead for sharing Tails with us, and I'm going to miss that dude. He was cool.
We were first introduced to the new rooster for the Grass-fed Homestead in this video, Getting Chickens. And these are the first shots of Tails as they put him into the crate so that he can make the trip to the Grass-fed Homestead. And I had a comment on that video that after little buddy named him Tails, that if they get another rooster, they should name that other rooster Heads. So, you know, if they hatch their own chickens someday, they can say, hey, we don't know who the father of this chick is. It's either Heads or Tails. All right. Not that funny, but still, that was a great video. Go take a look. In their very next video, Our First Eggs, Dan and Ashley and little buddy get a bit of a wake-up call.
5 a.m. I'm not so sure about this rooster business.
I would imagine those early morning crows take a little bit getting used to. It's not all fun and games with roosters, but that just added to the character and to the story of adding tails. And then also, part of the story was how Tails and the hens got along.
Wow, did you guys notice how that rooster wasn't touching the food? He's letting all of his hens go first. What an awesome rooster, other than the fact that he woke me at 5 o'clock in the morning again.
Free range chicken is another great video to watch if you want to see more about Tails. And then their video, Why I Have a Rooster, is a great look of how Tails added to their homestead.
The chickens have already been out this morning, but there was just a hawk overhead, and Tails signaled them to go back in the tractor, so they all went running in there. I'm going to take advantage of this opportunity to shut the tractor door, keep them in there, and rotate them to a new paddock right now.
Hip hip hooray for Tails! I really enjoyed commenting about Tails. And in the next video, My Rabbit Peed on My Rooster, the Grass-fed Homestead has a colorful tale about Tails.
Guys, check out Tails real quick. You see all that amber brownish color on his tail feathers and going up towards his wings a little bit there?
As it turned out, Tails had a bit of a spray tan on himself from the rabbits in the hutches above him at night. And Dan went back through some of their old footage to compare the coloring, and sure enough, yep, Tails had a little bit of a spray tan. I thought that was just a really cute video, and it highlighted Tails. I also always got a kick out of seeing Tails in the chicken intermissions like that last clip. And we usually saw Tails in other clips also. Sometimes you could see him, other times you could hear him.
That was quite an experience doing the hoof trimming. You did an excellent job with all that. That did not go as planned. Well, there we go. Flock completely integrated for the night. This is great. The only thing is Whoa, Tails, what are you doing, buddy? Out here you can see that it's grazed a lot lower. The sheep were just out here a few days ago. I just put the chickens out here this morning because most of this is knapweed and hawkweed, and I really want to get some more fertility going here so we can get some better grass for the sheep to come around to in the next rotation. What's up, Tails? What's the matter, dude? You good?